The traditions that every high school has is quite unique in itself. So I think a lot of students take pride in that and they take that with them.
We are Hanks. We stand for excellence and we stand for integrity and honor and courage, all those things that Knights are.
I think high school here at Hanks, the opportunities that students have here are just enormous. I'm Gabriel Medrano, counselor at Hanks High School. I think El Paso in itself is just unique because we are, completely isolated in a way that some other cities in Texas or across, the country don't have those issues that we have, and so it keeps us kind of close-knit.
We kind of open them up to seeing the world in a different way. You do the core classes and you kind of have to think inside the box. We kind of want, when our students leave here from our program, we want them to think outside the box. My name is Joel Calderon. I'm a theater high school teacher at Hanks High School. When you go out of town and you're like, oh, you're from El Paso? You're right. The first question people say, well, what high school? And then right away it's like, oh, you went to that high school? Well, I went to this high school. But because you're out of town, you do kind of relate and, you have each other's back. We're working on a couple of plays, working on our children's show, which is kind of big for the community. We invite all the feeder schools, like the elementary schools and middle schools that feed into Hanks. And we invite them to come watch our play. I think the schools try hard to offer the community as much as they possibly can. Like, Friday night football games, you got all the sports that are, hoping that the community comes out and supports.
High school rivalries play a big role. I mean, it's a part of the tradition of what high schools are in El Paso. My name is Andrew Hallaton. I'm the test coordinator for J.M. Hanks High School. Hanks and Coronado, through the years, you've had, of course, Hanks and Eastwood for us here on the east side, many others throughout the city. And so usually that revolves around the athletic programs. When we were growing up, the high school affiliation was incredibly important because it was your identity. It was who you were. It was your neighborhood, and you went to elementary school, to middle school, into high school.
I also love to see when my students, leave and then give back to El Paso. That's really cool to see. So,
at least in my experience, that I've heard people always say, the people in El Paso are always so friendly.
So it's home. El Paso's home.
I'm proud to be from El Paso.
We are Hanks and we are El Paso.
We are Hanks, we are El Paso.
We are Hanks and we are El Paso.